Hey, what's up guys? It's Chicks here today, and today we're doing wellspring. Don't ask me why, because I'll likely tell you, but I'll probably break down into as well telling you. I've already had to sell my soul to this activity, so I can get the, what do you call those things? Crafting patterns for the weapons, so I can get the Edge of Concurrence, Hunter, Exotic Glaive. Now, that already has been painful enough as is. But to make matters just slightly worse, there's one grenade launcher, funny little thing with the name of Tarnation. Now I have been struggling so hard to get that, because every time I see, that's what it is this week, by the way, which is obtainable, but every time I see that it's obtainable, I go and I play the wellspring, and I just get nothing from it, and yeah, let's just say it's been a real pain, but it is what it is, I suppose. I'm now doing PvE activity because PvP activity has just been a bit much for me lately. I've been doing it like the whole time on the channel, and on top of that, it's so hard to actually find a match for PvP because there's so little people actually online playing the game. And on top of that, the people who are online playing the game are trying to either do the dungeon, trying to farm up certain weapons, or whatever the case may be, or baking cookies for the dawning event, but literally almost no one is playing PvP right now, which, yikes, that one hurts, boys, that one hurts, because the PvP mains are suffering in this game right now, let me tell you. And today I'm running as a sweaty hunter, solar hunter, because, I mean, healing grenades, need I say more? Healing grenades are just fighting these things in PvP has just been a struggle, especially when you find that one warlock who pops healing rift, and then you shoot him in his healing rift, and then he nearly dies, and then he just pops a healing nade, and then you just see the damage you've caused reversed twice, and you're like, are you actually kidding me? Can you stop? I mean, what's next? Are you just gonna cast your Wall of Radiance? Yeah. Warlocks can just really be a pain like that sometimes, but at the same time, yikes, dude. Hunters with Shadow Dive back in the day, when Shadow Dive actually meant something. Yikes. That was a painful part of PvP experience that I'll never forget. What an absolute and total pain that was. But hey, these things happen ultimately. Ooh, that was spicy. We're working well together as a team, but this is taking a lot longer than what it should. I don't like the defend as much as I like the offend, because the offense is just so much better, honestly. It just takes up less time, and the time, well, maybe it doesn't take up less time, but it feels like it takes up less time because you're constantly actually doing something, instead of just sitting somewhere and ad clearing, which just isn't fun. There's an element thingies. Alright, now time to move on to the next one. Allah Akbar! Oh shit, that's culturally offensive. Oh, I don't care, I'm saying it anyway. I don't care. Allah Akbar! Yikes, these ads do so much damage. Wait, healing nade, never mind. You guys don't do anything to me. How dare you shoot at me, my friending? No. No. How about stop that? I don't appreciate it. Feels just like I'm back in my homeland, getting shot at constantly from every angle. Oh, that knife was terrible. If I took less crap and actually focused on what I'm doing with my knife, probably would have gone better, but whatever. I had a crappy angle on that man anyway. Oh look! Oh shit. Reload. Yikes, dude, the sheer, like, amount of ads right now is overwhelming as hell. I'm not used to this anymore, where there's like thousands of ads around. Now I'm just used to there being a few ads, but they're all like so much stronger than you level wise that like 2 or 3 of them at the same spot means you're gonna basically guarantee a death for yourself if you get too close. Where are you? Allah Akbar! Yikes. 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 My man's health. That was just over instantly. Damn. No, 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 no. You don't shoot my friend, okay? Oh, bro. Alright. This is actually a lot faster than I remember it being. Maybe it just feels faster because the new Seraph activities take so long. They don't like take long if you do them for the first time. If you go to the planet itself, like, it's hard to explain. You've got a node for doing the Seraph activities in the helm, and you've got an individual, like a little node for each planet that you want to do it on. And doing it on the planet itself is a lot easier. It's significantly easier because it's 1350 light. Whereas in the helm, if you select on that node, it will randomly switch between any one of the nodes on any one of the planets, but with the exception that the ads will always be at least 5 light over you. No matter what your light is, the ads will always be 5 light over you, which is very frustrating, let me tell you. So even if you're like season max, I don't understand how that works for your other teammates, whether or not they're gonna be like, it's hard to explain. So if the ads are always 5 light or at least 5 light above you, then does that mean that the highest player in the group, like light wise, that they're just gonna take that player's light, add 5 light to it, and then that is gonna be all the ads throughout the entire activity? Or is it gonna be a situation of it's like the ads that you kill are individual to each person, which I can't really imagine how that would work either, but yeah, whatever. It ultimately doesn't really matter. Oh, I have rockets. What am I doing? Okay, come on. Please give me a red border tarnation or I will cry. Please. Oh, yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm happy about that because I think I need another 1 or another 2. I don't know. But we're going to run that back and we're going to do that again. Yeah, I forgot you could leave. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here in silence for 33 seconds. But yeah, I'm really hoping Lightfall brings back our players. If Lightfall is just one of the things it promises to be, Lightfall is gonna be amazing. If it just in the slightest lives up to what they've shown for it, Lightfall is gonna be amazing. And just by the looks of it, Lightfall has got a very cyberpunk-esque vibe to it, which I honestly wouldn't mind. I've been waiting to see a season like that in Destiny now for the longest time because we've literally been called neon nerds, which what I find very ironic is now in the new expansion, Lightfall, you're literally like a punky cyberpunk kind of thing, and the neon is prominent throughout the entire Neptune area city that they're gonna make, that we've seen in the trailers and the gameplay. It's all this extremely bright neon. I mean, Strand is neon green. The new like armor outfits will have the neon lights and like that kind of stuff on them. And then before that was even released to us, oh, I just got invited. Nah. So before all that was even released to us in the first place, what ended up happening was Imaru, which is Savatu's ghost after we kill her, right? If you go to do patrols in the what do you call it? The Witch's Throne World. If you go and do some patrols or whatever the case may be there, then you'll hear Imaru referring to you guys as, well, us as Guardians, as the Neon Nerds. Which at first that didn't make sense, but then seeing the new Cyberpunk expansion, I guess they were just kind of, shoulder nudging it, saying, ha ha ha, we're gonna bring out an expansion that's all about cyber. So I find that ironic, and I mean, yeah, it sounds like it may be a bit of a far stretch to take, but if you consider the fact that they've been hiding Destiny since the days of early Halo, in something as simple as a little poster that they've been hiding Destiny. I mean, that does kind of sound like something Bungie would do, don't you think? That'll allow them to live up to their reputation of being very secretive, which they've kind of abandoned that reputation since they've been doing TWABs, which is basically, if you don't know what a TWAB is almost like a kind of update or hotfix report done on Bungie's official webpage, and TWAB ultimately stands for This Week at Bungie, and they basically just explaining the changes that have been happening, and sandbox changes, nerfs, buffs, disabled exotics. Well, actually no, that's one thing they like never address. Like every time we ask them to actually fix the exotics of ours that are disabled, they're like, what are you talking about? Disabled exotics? My friend, are you playing the right game? You know, that's kind of Bungie's approach. They just pretend like it's not happening, and which is really annoying sometimes, because then you'll just have your favorite exotic that has just been disabled for the absolute longest time. But yeah, thing is, Bungie, I finally, like, I'm starting to understand more about why the game's dying as well, and it's got to do with Bungie took the service approach over the story approach, right? So the difference between a story approach and a service approach when it comes to a game is you can have a game with a campaign that doesn't really cater to new players and stuff. It's literally just a campaign. What you see is what you get. And then we have games that are the service kind of games, which are basically supposed to be stuff like MMOs, which is what Destiny has become. MMOs that are more about speed, how quickly you can respond to bugs, how quickly you can respond to overpowered weapons, how quickly you can respond to game-breaking glitches, and so on and so forth. All that kind of stuff over a good story. So instead of them giving us a fantastic story that players want to come back to every day, they've chosen to make the game in such a way where, you know, there's constant speed. If there's a problem, they try and fix it as quickly as they can, which they've kind of been scuffing that up as well, to be fair. If they really wanted to take the service approach in a game, hey Bungie, don't know how to tell you this, brother, but you're doing it wrong. Like, you know, I get it that you guys are saying speed or story, choose one, but right now you're giving us neither. You know, you're not even giving us a choice, but you're also giving us neither. So even if we did have a choice in the matter whether or not we wanted service or story, you know, we'd be suffering regardless, because, I mean, Bungie, you guys haven't been responding very fast to a lot of complaints. Well, okay, that's not fair to say, because with Rose, when Rose dropped day 1, it wasn't dropping. Day 2, they fixed it so that it does drop. So literally within a day of the release of a season, they were able to fix a glitch. Now, not a very serious glitch, but, you know, definitely a glitch that was bugging and irritating the community. And I mean, yeah, I can get why that would irritate you, because comp is annoying, like very annoying to play. Comp is annoying to win, and comp is just generally a bitch. You know, there's no other way to put it, unfortunately. Comp is just hard. Not necessarily hard, but it's annoying. It's all got to do with if you're a solo player. Like, I prefer to do a lot of my comp solo. I do like get a matchmake fire team every now and then, like, or how do I put this? I do enter matchmaking with a fire team every now and again, but honestly, I find it a little bit more exciting when you can't really communicate with your friends. Yes, it is. It's definitely a debuff to myself, you know. It's definitely not helping me in any way that I can't talk to my teammates, but it's a lot more fun, you know, when they're not like constantly screaming, we've got enemies this side, we've got enemies this side, he's low. When it's just kind of kill what you see, it's a lot more exciting, and that's why I tend to do that a lot more. But I can imagine how annoying it must be to like grind comp and do it for hours and hours and hours on day 1, and then do it for one specific weapon, because Rose was in D1, if you guys didn't know. I really enjoyed D1. I was a zealot for that game for a long ass time. I would argue to death. Like today, I'm still willing to, I don't know if I completely believe it, but I'm still willing to argue the fact that Destiny 1 was better than Destiny 2. Now, Now I believe it's better than Destiny 2 in some ways. Back then I used to believe that it was better than Destiny 2 in literally every way. Now I'm starting to enjoy Destiny 2 more as well, but ultimately I still think D1 was king. It did a lot of things better than D2, but I can imagine how annoying it must be to want that gun, whether it be for the nostalgia, whether it be to test it, whether it be because you just want the gun because you think it could be strong, you know. If you grind that long for a weapon and it just doesn't drop, I mean, I really feel for you, and I guess that's why it was like fixed so quickly, because it's not a huge game-breaking bug or anything, but I can imagine how many players were pissed off after grinding for hours and hours and then realizing they didn't get rows at all. That must have been very irritating. Luckily I wasn't one of those players. I got my first rose, which was slide shot and explosive payload. I got it from finishing the mission where you have to play 7 competitive matches to be ranked, and I ended up ranking on, I think it was gold 1 or silver 3. I don't quite remember, but it was definitely either silver 3 or it was gold 1. But yeah, that's what I ended up ranking on my comp. So I was pretty happy about that. I did extremely well in the comps. I lost 2 of the 7, and all 5 of the others I absolutely dominated. But then all 5 of the others I did with an actual fire team, because then I wasn't there for fun. There I was now not screwing around. I was just there to get it done and get it over, like just get the gun and get out of there, because I was now like over comp after my first few tries. Well, my first 2 tries, after losing as many times as I did, I eventually just got a real fire team together, people from my clan, and I just ended up just finishing it, which it was still very annoying to do, but yeah, that's Bungie, that's RNG, it is what it is. Well, then again, I say that's RNG, and I didn't need RNG to get the gun was guaranteed from the mission. So yeah, I guess I take cheesy to a new level. Ooh, sometimes I forget how crispy lemonade feels when I actually hit my shots, though. Don't know why, but my controls are feeling extremely tough. Like my sensitivity isn't high enough. Actually, I'm gonna go alter that right now. Actually, hold on, I'll do it after this game. I'll do it off camera, because I just realized to get there I'm gonna have to skip through some of my like personal information and stuff. So obviously we don't want that out on YouTube. Come on. One more red border tarnation game, please. Come on, don't do me dirty. Come on. Ah, bruh. Nope. Oh, more or less how I feel right now. I was so happy to get the first red border, but then didn't get the second. That's annoying. Anyways, guys, that's the video for today, and enjoy your day. And remember, please get on Destiny, because our player base is suffering. Anyways, have a good one, guys. This is Trix out.